Hey, how's it going? Today I'm going to demonstrate and review the InStyler 7X Smart Dryer. It's a new hair dryer from the brand InStyler, and this one has some unique features I haven't seen in a blow dryer before, which is one feature that when you pick up the blow dryer, then sit it down, it senses you've sat it down and it turns itself off automatically, which I guess is nice if you're someone that likes to, section, sit your blow dryer down, then go back at it. All right, so it makes lots of other claims. It claims to be extra quiet, extra shine, extra fast, extra lightweight, extra powerful, extra smooth, extra advanced. It says that it has 7 times the ions for smoother, shinier hair. And it says that it adjusts the heat as you adjust the airflow to maintain the heat. And yeah, it's got the sit it down, pick it back up, turning on and off. And it has magnetic attachments, which I haven't really seen with the dryer, so that's kind of cool. And I will also be using a brush, a round brush from InStyler to blow out my hair with this new blow dryer. So if you'd like to watch me dry my hair, just keep watching. But this does give you an idea of how my hair dries naturally. So that's what it usually does. It's a curl pattern on the bottom, and then it's pretty straight on top. So before we heat style, we're obviously going to use a heat protectant. I'm going to use the Kevin Murphy Heated Defense. This is like a foam, so it comes out like this, and I make sure to really get it on my bottom part of my hair, especially if I'm gonna try to like blow this out and straighten it, because I'm gonna be, applying heat pretty close to that. So, did I just get some of my shirt? Whoops. While I apply this, I would like to acknowledge I do not like my lighting setup. I like natural light. I ran out of time today. I don't like the light. So if you're thinking you don't either, I agree with you. I sure do. All right. So I'm applying this everywhere. You can do like the praying hands if you want to make sure you get it distributed. And then I am going to take a brush and brush it through as well. I do have thick hair, so before I dry, I'm going to section it off. So I'm going to basically, I usually do 3 sections. So the bottom is the waviest part. So that is where I'm going to go in and try to smooth it out. So just showing you here so that when we're done, you can kind of see what it looks like. I feel like I just really want to make sure the bottom has enough heat protectant on it. So here is the InStyler 7X Smart Dryer. I really like the design. It's very sleek. I have and still use this version though. So this was the blue turbo ionic dryer. They honestly feel like the same exact weight. I'll have to look it up and see if this one is lighter. I think this is just promising to dry our hair 7 times faster, and then it's got some other features I'll show you too. But I do still really like this blow dryer from InStyler. It's great. It's the one I use all the time. This one has a feature where when you sit it down, it turns off automatically. What I have found is if you just aren't holding onto the handle, it turns off. So like if I grab up here, then it turns off. So just so you know, this one has obviously cool air shot. You can change the heat and the speed the right word? Velocity of the wind, whatever. So I'm going to use one of the attachments to really blow out the bottom part of my hair. I love that their attachments are magnetic, so that's kind of cool. I did have them send me a diffuser because if I were wearing my hair wavy, I would be diffusing it. So it does have that too. But we are gonna start out with the what do you call this? Concentrator one. And then InStyler did send me their round brush. So I'm going to attempt to smooth out this texture and show you how that works. So off we go. I'm gonna turn it on. Lower, higher. All right, I'm gonna show you this. See, it stopped. So it thinks I sat it down, but it's really just, I'm not holding the handle, so there must be a sensor in here. Okay, here's something I'm noticing. This is not hot at all because somehow the heat got turned all the way down. And I don't know if my hand did that or what, but I was feeling like, oh, this isn't hot. Yeah, the heat got turned all the way off. So I don't know how that happened. It's that button. Okay, now it's all the way back up. Weird. All right, the last few times I've tried this blow dryer, I've noticed this, and it seems to still be an issue, which is that the most textured part of my hair is still quite frizzy. So I'm turning around to show you. I don't know if that is just needing to use more product to smooth it, but I mean, I don't know if it like needs the ionic technology. I'm sure this has it. Every dryer does now. But it just, I mean, I think you could agree. That looks extremely frizzy. Maybe it's the brush. I don't know. Maybe it's just my hair, but I don't think it looks good. Okay, so I let down some more hair, still keeping the very, very top section off. So we're gonna keep it rolling. This will be a good test because I don't have nearly the amount of texture on these layers as I do on the bottom. So we'll see if the frizziness continues. I don't love that. Okay, this is a serious problem. Do you see that? Once again, the heat's been completely turned down. I did not do that. All right, the more I attempt to smooth my hair out with this blow dryer, the more I think maybe this is just better suited to be like a rough dry and not the blow dryer you use to smooth your hair out, because the heat turning itself off is really annoying. Honestly, the feature where it's supposed to turn off when you sit it down isn't even that helpful because I don't sit it down, but also I do sometimes grab this to like reposition and then it turns itself off. So I will show you how this layer looks because it's less textured. So here's what we're working with as far as smoothness. And now we're gonna take down the top part and get that dry. I'm holding it and it just turned off. So I hit the power button, I guess? All right, my hair is dry. I think it looks still frizzy. I don't think this was 7 times faster than any other dryer I have used. I don't like the feature where you sit it down and it turns off. It's very buggy. And I don't know why the design is so sensitive here, because I apparently am touching the heat button multiple times and turning the heat completely off while drying my hair. So I have to constantly keep looking to see if the lights are on. They're usually not. So then I'm wasting time. So this is not 7 times faster because this is so like touchy. You're gonna turn the heat off while you're drying your hair. So I don't like that about it at all. I don't really find this like very intuitive in general, that this is the heat and this is the speed. It does have a little fan there, but it's just kind of confusing. I like the design of it, and that's about it. I honestly still really prefer their blue turbo ionic dryer. This is great. There was nothing wrong with this. In fact, this has the ions. I don't know if this other one does. This is very easy to understand. It's got speed and it's got heat, and they are a normal switch, so you're not gonna accidentally turn the heat completely off on your blow dryer. I still really enjoy this blow dryer. I recommend the InStyler blue turbo ionic dryer, but I don't recommend the 7X one because it honestly just made me mad. I don't know if you could tell, but it was frustrating me to use this. I feel like I wasted time, and I feel like my hair is also very frizzy. And usually if you took the time to blow dry your hair out with a round brush, the reason you're doing it is to get that nice sleek, you know, you're pulling the texture out and you're really trying to get that sleek look. And I mean, yeah, I'm due for a haircut, but I don't know, not a win for me. But like I said, I still really like and recommend this one. So I'm not really sure why InStyler just, you know, decided they need to make this 7X smart dryer, because it wasn't very smart at all. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I didn't make the blow dryer. I would never say this gives you 7 times the shine. Look how frizzy my hair is. But granted, I have some natural texture in my hair, but I used a good amount of this leave-in hair protection. So I didn't just like, you know, not prep my hair all. I just feel like it looks ugly.